Hi Olympus, I'm Cami Gatti and I'm running for Titans Elevated President. I'm a cello player here in the school orchestra and I'm going to be doing the pit orchestra for our school musical, The Scarlet Pimpernel, in May. I love running. I've done cross country before and I've done the torch run. I got the school t-shirt, awesome Olympus tradition. And I also really enjoy going camping and spending time outside with my family. Throughout high school, I've seen so many examples of people being kind, accountable, and respectful, and it's made a huge impact, not just on the school culture, but on me personally. On my first day of high school, I was really freaked out, and it wasn't until an older student came over, took their time to say hi and make sure I was okay, that I was able to feel better. And that act of kindness and other experiences like that one have led me to really believe in the Titans' elevated values. And I see you guys elevate each other every single day. You're kind by meeting new friends and holding doors for each other. You're respectful by using kind and uplifting language. And you're accountable, not just about your grades, but about each other by checking in on your fellow Titans' mental health during this crazy year. You've been doing an amazing job, and next year, I want to take us to the next level. A huge part of Titans Elevated is being accountable, not just for ourselves, but for each other. And that means that we know what's going on in each other's lives, and then we're there to support one another. I want to help us do that and have fun at the same time, whether that be by having an art show for our awesome artists, having more shout outs for clubs like robotics or debate, having student sections to support our performing arts, or even having tailgates for our fall, spring, and winter sports. Next year, I'd also love to implement a monthly or weekly Titans Elevated challenge and reopen the Titans Elevated store that we couldn't have this year. But most importantly, I really want to focus on you guys and all the hard work you've been putting in to making Olympus the best school ever. Serving as your Titans Elevated President, I'm going to help us grow together and have a fantastic time while becoming strong and elevated Titans for today, tomorrow, and to the end.
Hey Titans! My name is Mikayla Hunter and I'm one of the candidates running for Titans Elevated President. Before I get into my actual speech, I wanted to tell you guys a few of my favorite things so you can get to know me a little bit better. My favorite season is summer. I personally think it's the best time of the year. I love the pretty sunsets, I love going on adventures with friends, I love the 4th of July, the list goes on and on. One of my favorite things in the world is music. I've been singing since I can remember and I'm the happiest when I'm performing on a stage. Another one of my favorite things to do is traveling, especially with my family. Now that you know a little bit about me, here is why I would be the best fit for this position. Throughout my time at this school, I've come to the realization that Titans Elevated is more than just a slogan. It's a way of life that we should all strive to follow. I have found that I am the happiest at Olympus when I am living by its core values by being kind, accountable, and respectful, and I know we can all experience the same thing too. When we are being a good friend, looking out for others, and putting peers above ourselves, we will truly understand what it means to be Titans Elevated. Lastly, here are a few traditions I love and some new ideas I have to incorporate the Titans Elevated values into our school life. I loved the Swap a Heart activity that we did this year. I think it's a super cool way to get to meet new people, especially from different grades who we wouldn't have met otherwise. Another thing I've loved seeing come together this year is the collaboration Olympus did with Friend to Friend and how we were able to put a food pantry inside our very own school. And finally, by simply being a good friend and example to others, we can unite the school and elevate each other. Sometimes before I head off to school in the mornings, my dad will say, "Look for someone to serve today," and my mom always says, "Remember, you will never regret being kind." I think these are both good reminders that we need to focus on next year to reach out to all so we can elevate each other.